Welcome to Savage Tech Australia. Thanks for joining us today. We're here with a GWM Cannon and we are going to be installing our recovery points. I've got a set, I've got one made up here. This is your driver's side one. So as you can see, you've got 20mm steel, 2 mitts of 10mm that you bolt together. High tensile bolts, comes with all in the kit. You'll require a 10mm socket, 13mm socket, a step drill bit, preferably. It's much easier to use when you're drilling out the inside of the rail. They've already got holes there, you've just got to open it up a little bit more. And you'll also need some galvanized paint, some black gal will help keep your rust proofing done after you've drilled it all. What else will you need? You'll also need, when you're removing your front, you'll need an extension because it's quite deep and there's 2 10mm bolts up here, M6s. So you need 10mm, go in there, pull it out. Got 3 13s here, 3 13s there. But we'll go through that all now and show you how to do it. But quickly, this is how it mounts. It's going to be sitting up here, up like that, and it's going to be hanging down about here. So it's going to pick up the factory rail 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. We'll come around here and I'll show you on this side because we've lit it up, so you'll be able to see much better. So you've got 1 hole there, 2 hole there, 3 hole there, and there's another hole back here that my finger's going in and out of that you will literally pick up. So these holes are already here, however, you will need to open up the back end of it because one of them is an oval like that, but a smaller one on the internal, so you will need to open it up. We recommend using a stepper drill bit because it's much easier. It doesn't grab and bite. This one here will also need to be opened up on the inside, and it's about, I think currently it's about an 8mm hole or a 10mm hole. You'll need to open it up to a 12mm hole. Okay, I'll go ahead and show you how to remove this. So we got a 10mm with a deep extension, stick it in there. You got 1, you're gonna do 2, put them aside, swap over to the 13. 1, 2, get ready to grab it because it's going to fall. 3, that's that, put it aside. Step drill bit. So what I've done here is I've just marked these with white pen just so you guys can see it at home and you can see where we're drilling. So you've got that one there and the one below it that's like an oval. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but I'm going to get my drill bit in there and we're going to drill that out quickly. Should be 12mm. I'll just get one of the bolts. I'm going to check it, stick it in the hole, see if it goes through. Beautiful. And we're going to do the same with the bottom. Should be enough for the bottom one. It's quite easy. I think it's a little bit more. Yep, we're at about probably 11mm. That's definitely it. So now your bolt should just come through like that. So you should have one there. If you come around this side, you'll see bolt go straight in and out. This one will go also straight in and out. And then you're gonna go 1, that's already got a hole with a washer. It's got a big washer that goes here. 1, 2, 3, and then you've got the 4th one back here. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So to assemble this one, you're going to need your 2 shorter M12 bolts, and you're going to get them 1 flat washer. This is the outside of the car. I mean, they can go anyway, but I prefer to do the outside with the thread hanging out, going to the inside, so it just looks a bit neater. So when you flip it around, you're going to get your 2 washers, 1, 2, your spring washer, so you got flat, spring, and then you're going to put your nuts on it. Do them up. Now you can tighten these up later properly, but for now that'll do. That'll just hold it all together whilst you get it up in the car. Okay, so once you've done that, you're gonna get these, leave one flat washer on there. You're gonna grab 1, 2, and your third, 3, leave your flat on there. And we're gonna come out and we're gonna put it on the car. So, now if we go back to here for reference, your top one has got your 2 big thick ones there, which are these 2 top ones here, one on the internal, one on the external. Then you've got this. Now, you can see here, this one here, 1, 2, 3 are all the same. This third one is a lot bigger. Now, the reason it's a lot bigger is because when we come back over here, is you'll see here, you've got the massive big hole in the rail, right? Now, that's to take up all that slack there. So that's gonna sit there, that third one, okay? And that'll take up all the slack. Then you've got these 2. Now, these 2 here, the thinner wafer goes inside, the thicker one goes outside. You've got a thicker here and a thinner there. Now, top and bottom. The reason you've got a thicker one there and a thinner one there is because of this. When we come over here to the rail, you'll see there's a big welding through there. That's to space it. So the thick one goes at the back and then the thin one goes here so that it's all level, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling that now, okay? So as you can see, we've got the plate on here. Now what I did was, to make it a little bit easier and it'll be easier for you at home, right? The ones that go on the actual big recovery point itself, I've super glued these on here, right? So that when you're trying to align it all, you can just drop these bolts out now and then you won't have any problems with them, all those little washers and spacers and that falling in your face and when you're trying to align it, and then you can just get one bolt in and then put the rest of the bolts in. So I'll put that on there now. Now we're gonna come around here, this side here, and we're actually gonna get the washers and start putting them on. So this is the big boy, right? This is going at the top where that big hole is. We're just gonna slide that on there like so. Look at that. Then we're gonna get our flat washer, put that on there. Spring washer, put that on there. Then put the nut on. Easy as. Then we're gonna get the thicker one, because remember the thinner one's on the other side of this, the double one. And we're gonna jam that on there. And then we're gonna get, once again, our flat, our spring, the nut, another flat on the bottom. Okay, so then we're gonna do them up, okay? So that's all on there, temporarily. Sorry, we've got the back one. Forgot about that. So we're gonna get this one, the last one. It goes in the back. I'll see if I can get the light in there to show you. So if you come around here, Craig, you'll see. Let's shine from here. That's gonna go on like that. So then you're gonna go and obviously do all them up, okay? Now, pretty sure I told you to have a 10 and a 13, but I've got my 18mm deep socket because I'm gonna go from the inside, all right, changing it up. The top one here. So that's on there now, and then I'm gonna go on the outside with my spanner. That's it, she's all done up. Nice and tight. Pull my socket off. That's it. Now, this side, the only difference is, it's very simple. I'll get the torch in here. So this side, when you do it, you're gonna have to undo this, which is the earth strap now. Make sure you put this back on, otherwise your car will not work very well. Okay, the steering will be all cool. So you take that off, that's an M6 thread. You come around here, and if you have a look here, there's actually, behind here, there's an M6 thread right there where my thumb is. Okay? So right there, you're gonna screw that back onto there, that earth strap. So you're gonna put it pretty much right there. Okay, so screw that back on. That's the only difference between the left and the right. Other than that, They're virtually the same. Just make sure you put this on. So that's on the driver's side, okay? Other than that, once you finish, put your bash plate back on. Obviously your two front 10mm, 3 13s, and that's it. Now I will be doing another video on how to install our bash plates, because we've got the full bash plates that go under, protect under here. Like if you come under here and have a look, you've got literally an open pan here, which is your ZF gearbox. Now, I do some serious off-roading, and a lot of you guys do as well. Now, I've got hung up on stuff on the bash plate, and a lot of it is really big rock and could have technically smashed my whole ZF pan, all right? Not very good if you're full driving. Everyone's worried about the fuel filter. I haven't hit it yet. I'm surprised, but yes, we do have a bash plate in development for that, but I haven't had it hit it yet in 2 years, and I do some serious stuff. Most of the time it gets hung up around here before it even goes anywhere near there. Okay, so I'll be doing an installation video on how to install our underbody bash plates that goes from front to rear. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying our videos and our DIY. We are trying to do more. We just got our hoist in because we've moved into a new warehouse, so we'll be able to do a lot better videos now, hopefully, and hopefully I'll get some time to, do some cool forward driving and some installation videos for you guys. But please like and subscribe. Cheers and have a good one. Thank you.